Alright, so let's start with the basic body measurement. I mean the shoulder to chest line, shoulder to bust point, shoulder to under bust, shoulder to waistline, and shoulder to the length of the corset or blouse that we are making. So at the top of the pattern, I'll be dividing my shoulder measurement into two, then put it in a straight line and stop at the chest line. Then the next thing I'm doing now is to connect my nipple to nipple measurement divided by 2 into a straight line. Then from the under bust, at the center part of the under bust, I'm marking in 1 inch, and at the other side 1.5 inch, connecting them in a straight line as seen in the video. So from the under bust, I'm connecting to the bust points both sides as seen in the video. So I'm creating a neckline here. It's not compulsory, but let's just add it there. Then the shoulder slope divided by 2 connect to the bust point as seen in the video. So now I'm just going to take my body measurements, my bust divided by 4, my waist divided by 4, and the length, I'm using my hip measurement for the length divided by 4 as seen in the video. So the dart that is going out of the under bust, which is 2 inch in total, I'm going to add it back to my measurements, both bust, waist, and the length, connecting them in a straight line as seen in the video, connecting the 3 lines together. Then at the bottom, at the length of the blouse, I'm going up with 1.5 to 2 inch and connecting it to the that line. So at the side of the pattern, for the side that I'm going down with 2 inch, then connect that to the bust point as well. So that side is going out of the way. Those side that I'm marking, they are going out of the way. So for the armhole, I'm going to divide whatever I have left there into 2, then go in with 2 centimeter and connect the armhole line. You guys should know how to connect the armhole line. This is just a basic thing to do. So now I'm going to divide my paper into 2, then open up the nipple line to the bust point, then the shoulder line to the bust point as well, just for me to be able to overlap the side that I have there, just for me to be able to open it and overlap it as seen in the video. So I'll be cutting that part off, then overlap it, hold it with an office pin, or you can use your paper tape to tape that side as seen in the video. So at the top of the chest line, I'll be going up with 1.5 inch on both sides for me to create the bustier part of the corset. Then go in with 1/2 inch on both sides, in and out with 1/2 inch on both sides, just for me to give the cup more volume. Then connect to the bust point as seen in the video, just for me to give the cup more volume, to push up the cup a bit, then connect to the bust point. Then I'm going to shape the sweathart from the armhole line as seen in the video, both the center front and the side front. You can decide to shape yours deeper than that if you want your cleavage to show. So from the armhole line, I went out with 1 inch, then connect it to the under bust. That's me creating the bustier part of this corset. This corset is a 2 combination. So from the other parts, I went up with 1/2 inch. That side is optional. Don't do more than 1/2 to 1 inch, especially if you are making a transparent corset, so that your boobs will not be showing under. So for the outer part of the corset, the overbust part, from the chest line towards the armhole line, I went up with 1.5 inch. Then remember that I took 1/2 inch out of that chest line at the bust part, just to give the cup more volume. It will affect it, so I return it back to the armhole line with 1 inch. So from the chest line, I'll be going down from the bust point line, I'll be going down with 1/2 inch, then connecting it to the bust point as seen in the video, then extending the connection to that armhole line that I did, that point that we calculated, then creating another armhole line. Please, I hope you guys understand what I just explained there. I hope you guys understand. All right, let's proceed. Then I'll be using my tracing wheel to trace out the bustier part of this pattern. I'll be using my tracing wheel to trace it out on a fresh paper as seen in the video. Then you trace the bustier part of it out as seen in the video. Exactly. So when you are done tracing it out, you can use your pencil to trace it out to be more visible for you to see what you are doing as seen in the video. I hope this explanation is very clear. I hope you guys understand. So now I'm cutting out the overbust part of the pattern. I'm cutting it out now for you guys to see. Please, I hope you guys are getting the explanation. All right, done cutting. You can decide to leave your boning style straight, but no, I want it slanted, so I'll be joining that part together, then hold it with my paper tape just to create another slanted boning line for me. So from that part, I'll be taking in 1.5 inch, then connect it to the under bust, then giving it a space of 2 inch to 1.5 or 2 inches. Okay, then connect it to the armhole line as seen in the video. So this part, I need you guys to understand this part that I'm about to explain. From the waistline, I'll be creating a dart. My normal waist measurement for this pattern is 32. So I'll be removing 2 inch out of the 32. I'm not snatching more than 2 inch. 2 inch is okay for me. If you want to do more than that, you can do. So I'm removing just 2 inch out of the measurement. So I'll be subtracting that 2 inch from the dart that I'm creating. So I'll be using half inch total from each dart. I'm creating 2 darts from here, and this pattern is on fold. I'm creating 2 inch darts from this side, and the other part is also 2 inch because this pattern is on fold. So half inch on each dart in 4 places. That will be 2 inch in total. So I'm removing half inch on each dart. Please, I hope you guys understand what I just tried to explain there. Please, I just hope you guys are grabbing what I'm trying to explain. So I'm cutting it out as seen in the video. I hope my explanation is clear. I hope you guys are grabbing. If you have any question, you can just drop it in the comment section if I can re-explain better. But if you are a type that grabs something easily, you should grab. So this is what I have. This is what I have on my pattern for the front pattern. So you can check this second pattern in the next video. So for the back pattern, I'm just going to place the front pattern on another fresh paper as seen in the video. I'm doing this trying to avoid another calculation. So I'm just going to use my ruler to trace out the shape that I have here already. I don't want to go through another calculation, so this is the best way for me to do it. So putting that in a straight line, then taking my nipple to nipple measurement divided by 2, connecting it in a straight line, then marking the waistline, also creating my dart at the back. The same measurement I use for the front dart is the same measurement I'm using for the back dart. Subtracting 1 inch from the back. This is just to give it a space at the back, so that I'll be able to drag the eyelet together with the rope well at the waistline. And this curvy part that I'm trying to create is optional. You can skip that part, leave it straight, and you can curve it if you want to. So this is what I have for the back pattern. So this is what I have for the front and back pattern. I hope you guys understand. Then transfer to my fabric. Added half inch all round. I added 1 inch at the side, both front and back, but I later trim it off. Necessary. I was just trying to be on a safer side, but it's not necessary, so I later trim it off, so you can just leave it half inch all round. So this is me joining the old darts of the pattern together. The old darts, every part that we opened, joining them together, both front and back. So this is what I have opened, iron very flat, then trim it but not too low for the net to pull out. So now I'm just going to cover those lines with my boning. You can just create a boning line, yes, to cover everything. So this is what I have after covering everything. This is what I have. So now I'm just going to cover the eyelets parts, as seen in the video. Exactly. So the measurement I use for this part in total is 2 inch, as you can see in the video, minus the folding allowance. So at the tip of the corset, front and back, I added a sewable boning to it. Then I'm just going to take it back to my machine to pipe those parts, then insert my boning inside the boning case that I created. I hope you guys are grabbing. This tutorial is not for beginner. So this is what I have after inserting my boning pipe both up and down of the corset. This is looking beautiful already, and this is what I have on my mannequin. So comment for part 3. Thank you. So for the bustier part, added my interface already. Now I'm just going to take it to my machine, then join them together, both front and back of the line. So this is what I have after joining together, opened and ironed very flat, and those lines are for the bust caging. So this is what I have after caging it. So I'm just going to add fiber to cover the boning lines. So this is what I have after covering it. Like I said, This is not for a beginner. This is not for a beginner. So I'm turning everything exactly. Now I'm done turning it. Then fixing it to the overbust corset. I'm just going to get the center of the overbust corset and the center of the bustier cup there. Pin the center together, the side, pin the side, and pin the other side as well. Then I'm going to use my hand needle to tack that permanently. Very beautiful, very cutesy. See how neat it is. See how neat this corset is. See how beautiful it is after tacking it. See how beautiful it is. See the inside. See the inside. See the outside. See how beautiful it is. See how neat it is. I just hope you guys understand what I just explained. I hope you guys understand what I just explained, and this is what I have. This is my final results. See how beautiful it is. Thank you. And this is me. Bye. See you guys again. Just tell me what you want me to do, then I'll do just that. Bye.